I'm gonna say my joke again because I don't think you heard me. I said this won't even fit on my other head.
I can't. Hey, ping. He's here all week, ladies and gentlemen.
Hold on.
What's up? Because I can't with you. Hey, man.
Yo, what up, though? It's your boy Juice.
And it's your boy Fenix.
Welcome back to another episode of the Fresh Popcorn Podcast.
Hey, man. This is episode 18. I'm just saying 18, bro. I got a little slack for people say, man. It's like, hey, how you from the West Side and you grew up with us and you don't speak Spanish? You only know a little bit. I know how to roll the R's. I'm like, oh, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, hey, man, I don't know it, man. I'm sorry, okay? I don't know it. So it's just 1-8.
Hey, it worked.
Okay, 1-8.
It's episode 18. What up, though?
What up, boy?
What up, my boy?
Hey, man, it's been a minute, boy.
Boy, it's been some time. I feel like it was a much needed break. We was able to, kind of go back to the lab, get some stuff. We got a lot coming from to y'all in this episode today.
Man, let's do it. So, hey, man. So, I see we thought alike. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was.
It wasn't like that on purpose. I promise you that, okay? It wasn't like that on purpose, but I like it. I'm saying?
I want to put this on film. I had my outfit on first, and then he go over here and put his.
Hey, don't play, because when I turn the camera on, what I have on, okay? I just had to adjust the hat, right? But I had this on already, okay?
That hat was so ashy. That hat damn near looked gray before he cleaned it.
I'll tell you this, bro. Sometimes the things, they sit for so long, bro, and I don't even realize how long they sit. I told you, we were talking about it. I got a lot of Cardinals hats. Y'all know that. I told my boy.
He has nothing but red hats.
There's a couple other colors in, but I told my boy, okay, I told Juice, I'm going to try to dig into other stuff, preferably Arizona stuff. So, like, I'm going to do some Suns in there. I'm going to throw some D-backs in there. I might even throw a little bit of Rattlers and even maybe a little bit of Mercury in there. So, we'll see.
Wow.
I'll throw Mercury in there, man. And the girls is playing basketball and they win the championship, so I ain't mad at them.
You know who else is hooping?
Who else is hooping?
Boy, Brad Pitt in F1. Boy, hey. So we coming to y'all. We're gonna be talking about a lot, but the main topic today is F1, the movie, the new movie featuring Brad Pitt and Damson Idris.
Yes, boy.
Hey, the new popcorn bucket. Hey, so this the F1 popcorn bucket, right? Popcorn going here. Look at that, look at that. When they advertised this thing, I thought it was huge. I thought it
ain't even that big, bro.
Bro, I thought it'd fit on my head and everything.
You would think.
Bro, this won't even fit on my other head.
Does the front open up?
No, bro.
Because I would rather reach in there to get popcorn out of it, you know what I'm saying? In the front part.
Nothing. It's just right
That's
there.
Tight, though. That is pretty fresh, man.
I'm like that. My joke again because I don't think you heard me. I said this won't even fit on my other head.
I can't. Hey, ping. He's here all week, ladies and gentlemen. So, man, let's jump right into it. Hold on. What's up? Because I can't with you. Hey, man.
I said, I thought this would fit on my head when I saw it. This thing won't even fit on my other head.
You're stupid. All right, man, get to it, dude. Yeah. So we talk about F1. It's called F1 the movie, right? That's what it's called, right?
Yeah.
Make sure I get it right. All right. So we got I'm gonna run through, I guess, the synopsis of the movie. Okay, let me see. I got it right here. I was digging, and I got it right here. Basically, okay. So basic storyline.
Run it up.
Brad Pitt stars as Sonny Hayes, a former F1 phenom. Okay, whose career is derailed after a crash. All right. 30 years later, he returns to help his buddy Ruben, all right, revive a failing team and a rookie, Joshua Pierce. Okay. Hey, man.
What's up?
This is an Apple movie.
This is an Apple movie.
And Apple's been in a bag lately.
Apple has been in a Duffy.
And hey man, this right here, this was a suitcase, okay?
Yeah, this is a Louis bag duffel right here. Boy.
They did their thing in this movie. I mean, like beyond just talking about the movie, the quality of the cinematic, the quality of the sound, the quality of the vehicles, the quality of, as far as like the authenticity. I said it. I couldn't say it earlier. Authenticity, okay? It was so great, and for me, not even being an F1 person, right?
I'm laughing because y'all don't understand. He could not say that word for like 4 minutes straight. I did not mean to cut you off that shit.
Listen. So as far as the authenticity, okay, is the word I'm looking for, okay? And not being an F1 person that watches F1, this movie has me wanting to watch F1.
100%, bro. 100% agree. I'm looking up like, where can I get more F1? Because this movie has me locked in, bro. I'm an F1 fan now, bro. Just like you said, bro, the authenticity of this movie. If this movie was even like just a glimpse into what F1 is like,
even a little bit,
they gained a new fan.
Absolutely, absolutely.
F1, that shit. Boy, all right. So getting to the movie side.
Get to it, bro. Talk to me.
So this movie was, like you said, F1. Thank you for reading that synopsis. I can tell people didn't pick you for popcorn reading. But anyway.
I definitely didn't read during read time.
No.
I was the one going to sleep.
You make sure you didn't look at the teacher so she wouldn't pick you.
She called my name like this.
What page y'all on again? So you just stay too long, and they're like, you know what? Next.
I left my book at home.
All right.
Go ahead, man.
All right, bro. All right. So Joseph Krasinski was the director of F1 movie. He is most recently known for being a director of Top Gun Maverick.
Yes, I watched these movies. Other day.
Yeah, same. So did I. Mm-hmm. These movies, Top Gun Maverick and F1, can be put side by side. You have an old white man in a fighter jet, and then you got an old white man in an F1 vehicle, and they were both absolutely amazing.
But and it's kind of crazy when you look at it like that, because it was basically the same movie in a way, right? Yeah. They both was as at the top of their class, and they came in to teach
the new,
and they ended up performing and doing.
They got a new young hot shots in there.
Yeah,
they got to teach them, but not really teach them, but they got to kind of show them like, hey, bro, I can still teach you some new tricks. You know what I'm saying?
Because I used to be you. I used
to be you. But so it's at the basis of this movie, it's a concept you've seen 1,000 times in movies, right? Yeah. You got the old head coming in, kind of,
and the young boy.
You got the young boy, the hot young boy, right? It kind of goes with you, how you expect, but it is a couple of different twists and turns in the movie.
Yeah.
But I just, the way this movie was shot, like you kind of mentioned, the sound effects of this. That's one thing that's one of the things that stood out to me, was like the actual sound effects that had me. I felt like I was in the driver's seat.
Yeah.
The way it was
shot. The shots, bro, were clean.
It was so good.
Yeah.
I felt like when he was hitting them corners, I was like, when they had that, you know what it reminded me of?
Talk to me.
In Biker Boy, when he had that tunnel vision. And
when he hit that up.
So they pretty much had that same shot in F1 where he locked in, and all he saw was like just straight tunnel vision. All he saw was the track, nothing else, no sound, no nothing. So I was like, bro, just the way that looked when he was hitting the boy, that was amazing.
You know what this movie, and tell me if I'm wrong, okay? It reminds me, it's like a better version of Gran Turismo, right? If you think about it,
I see that.
Gran Turismo, man, had a good ass feel to it as well, and it also had that tunnel vision feel inside of it as well. Like you got a different dive into a different type of sport where we don't necessarily dive into. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
but it was also nice because in both those movies, we were stars in those movies, which was like, again, something we don't dive into because we don't necessarily know that's what we into. Does that make sense? What I'm saying? Okay,
it does make
okay.
sense. So Gran Turismo is if you watching this, you're not familiar with that movie. It's Sony kind of made that movie. It was pretty much based on a video game, so it had more of like a video game aspect to it, more of like a kid feel to it. So like when he visualized everything, he visualized it as the video game.
As the video game,
playing.
so yeah.
It was based on a true story. So pretty much like the top world Gran Turismo players that's on PlayStation. They brought them in to pretty much be actual race car drivers
because of how accurate those games are to the real thing.
Authenticity. Now you got me fucking up.
Authenticity.
But yeah,
authenticity.
But yeah, absolutely. I feel this is like a more of a adult version of Gran Turismo, but absolutely. It just the soundtrack was actually fire as well. So
I didn't listen to it. I gotta check it out.
It kind of was like in the background. There was a couple of songs that stood out, like because I knew like the artist that was in the song.
I gotta look it up. I gotta get that.
But man, like during the movie when they playing these songs, like it fits so perfectly. Like the in the background of like these action, like the races keep you locked in. The storyline to this movie, it was great. It wasn't bad, bro. It was a really good storyline. Like you gotta you start with Sonny and you root for him instantly, right? Yeah. You kind of like you learn, but then they did a really good job. Like you root for Damson Idris character, Joshua Pierce, JP.
Joshua Pierce, yeah.
You root for both of them, right? Like you kind of see it from both sides. Like this, they are racing for a racing team that is pretty much like the underdogs, right? Like they don't. You know what's crazy? They don't win at all.
And I don't mean to cut you off on that, but what I wanted to say when you say underdogs, you just said what I was about to say, is there was even not only just them two, but in the team, but there was even individuals in the team that were underdogs as well. Like not, you know what I'm saying? Like you got it from like, I think it was like 4 or 5 different, like you got it from old girl that was building the vehicles.
Yeah.
You got it from old girl that was part of the Pitt team.
The Pitt crew. Yeah. I was rooting every time they rolled up for tire change. I was like, do it.
She got this. She's like the owner of the team. You got you literally got it for all of them. And it was nice because it just wasn't two characters that you were rooting for. You were rooting for the whole team, everybody to win. Individual as well.
I want everybody to win.
Yeah.
And they did a really good job. Like when they did the montages, he wasn't like just overtly winning. He was placing.
Yeah.
But he wasn't like, I'm number one. So at the end of the movie, when he finally won, I felt like I won myself because I was on the
my hands are sweating.
Yeah. Boy, I was like, go, Sonny.
My hands are sweating. I was like this, bro. I was like, oh my goodness.
And they did a good job with them, like kind of going against each other. Like, bro, how is this gonna end? And they kind of did a good job of getting out of it. Yeah. And they got Lewis Hamilton out of it as well. Cause I'm like, bro, you not beating Lewis Hamilton.
No, he was coming, but he was in play. He wasn't playing with it.
Boy. So I was like, they did a good job of like avoiding like that ending. And then it was a very, very, very satisfying ending of this movie.
It was good, bro. And it was nice because it actually the movie ended the way it started, if you notice that.
It did.
Right? It ended the way it started. Hey man, so being that we dug into this, right? And we this is of course a spoiler, I guess you would say, in some ways, right? And we both got a chance to see it tonight, it was so damn good. We had to jump on here right away.
We jumped right on this right away.
We both agree that Apple did their thing, saying visually, storyline, actors, vehicles. For some people that don't know F1, we are digging. We are in it now, right? So what you hitting them with the popcorns? You ready?
All right. So F1 starring Brad Pitt and Damson Idris. I am giving this. Drum roll, please. Fresh popcorn.
Yeah, but I agree 100%, right? Hey, I will say I'm right up there with you as far as fresh popcorn, $5, $5 buckets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I hope that Apple continues on this path and keep doing what they're doing as far as like the shows and also the movies. One thing I will tell y'all, if y'all haven't got a chance to even see the trailer, if you go to Apple's app, if you have an iPhone, of course, they've got a haptic app. And what I mean by that is that as the trailer's coming on and the vehicles are rumbling, you can feel it in your phone.
Yeah.
It was neat, man. So I think this is the first time that's ever been done. So if you get a chance to check out that trailer, Check it out. But again, this is F1, the movie. Go see it. Go see it, man. Let us know what y'all think. Tell us in the comments, man. If this was a five out of 5, or this was a 3, or whatever y'all thought this was. Let us know. We would love to hear it.
Let us know. We would love the feedback. But yeah, from the Fresh Popcorn Podcast, we are giving F1 fresh popcorn.
Fresh popcorn. All right, talk to me, boy. I know you said you got some stuff in your Duffy.
Man. All right, so we had a little hiatus, so I was able to kind of load up and just watch stuff, bro.
That boy's full on TV. Talk to me.
I've been watching. So one of the first things, so Netflix has just been loading up, dumping documentaries. I'm a documentary guy. I sit down and learn something. I love a good documentary that get me roped in from the beginning.
Yeah.
This happened so one of the first documentaries I watched on Netflix was the American Manhunt series. So it's like a series of documentaries, and they kind of just go through like different stuff.
Different ones.
Different like kind of serial killers, manhunts, and blah blah blah, all that type of stuff, right? So the Boston Marathon bombing.
Yep.
I remembered it, but I don't for some like I remember it. I remember like the coverage of it. I remember it happening, but I don't remember like the details, which I feel like a lot of people didn't. It
happened so quick, bro. It was like over quick.
It was literally happened Monday. The whole thing ended on Friday, so it was like it was a span of a week. But like I remember President Obama going to Boston and giving that speech, and like I remember that. But like I remember they got apprehended, but I don't remember all the details.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Luigi situation.
Yeah, exactly. This documentary, bro, like literally as soon as you hit start, you're locked in immediately. Yeah. They did a great job. So one of the craziest things, they did the bombing.
Mm-hmm.
They combed you kind of see like the FBI come in and like comb through, like it's crazy, like it's cameras everywhere, bro. Like it's cameras.
That's always like that, bro. On all those events.
Yeah, it's cameras everywhere.
You ain't getting away with nothing.
But it was one. To put into perspective, they kind of like laid that out. They was like, they asked for everybody for submissions, right? So, hey, send us videos, pictures that you have, everything that you have from that event, send to us, right? So they was like, hey, we're getting thousands of pictures and videos sent to us. And people like, so like it happened Monday, and like Tuesday, Wednesday, everybody was like, bro, you don't have a suspect yet? What is going on? And it was like, well, yeah, you send us thousands of information and videos.
Stuff.
That takes thousands of hours to comb through. So I was like, that's a good point. And he was like, much stuff
before AI, bro.
Before so right. But man, when they found him and like they kind of went on it, like how quick the turnaround was from like they found the person and then it went live. So it was funny. They kind of played like one of the directors when they was interviewing people, the police chief. So the FBI agent and the police chief, they was working in conjunction, right?
Okay.
They found out who did the bombings.
Okay.
All right. It was like white hat, black hat, because of course they had one had a black hat on, one had a white hat. So that's what like their code names were for him. The Boston police chief was like adamant on releasing this information as fast as possible, get it out to the public. That'll flesh them out. The FBI agent was like, no, we know who they are. We know where they're at. Like we can get them without like alerting them. Right.
Yeah.
That was they did a vote and was like, hey, we're not going to release this information. The very next day, the FBI agent got an alert. Like
the chief released it.
No.
Yeah.
They got an alert that like the FBI, that a magazine, the Boston Herald or something like that, is going to release like the images and pictures like they of the people. Like we know who they are, and we're gonna release it. FBI was like, we just got to get in front of this, so they did it. They did like a rush conference, a news conference, and like released all the information. So then they asked the police chief, because he was the only one that wanted to do this. He was like, "Did you release the information?" He's like, "I would never do that." I'm like, bro,
man, come on, bro. It was him.
And then so they asked him like, "Do you feel guilty of what happened?" because of something because the information got out the way it did. He was like, it's really unfortunate what happened because pretty much as soon as the information got released, these dudes who did the bombing went into attack mode, right? They were trying to get like ammo and guns. They killed a cop. They killed a cop on Cambridge campus.
Mm-hmm.
And like it just kind of unfolded from there.
And that's what they didn't want. That's exactly what they didn't want.
They didn't want that. And so like the police chief was like, "Hey, I didn't do it." Like they kind of framed it to me like, "Yeah, like you did it."
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
But man, so I didn't know any of that. And then one of the biggest shocking things to me, right? Pretty much after that, they go on like the little hunt from him.
Mm-hmm.
They carjacked this dude, right? And they follow him, like they made him drive, and then so it was two cars. So they were brothers who did the bombing, right?
Yeah.
One brother got into the car that they the carjacked, and the other brother was driving the other car, right? So they was driving this dude. They was trying to go to New York, I believe. The dude who got kidnapped, they were saying that they were speaking a different language, but we were heading to New York. But I didn't have enough gas, so we had to stop at a gas station. None of this would have happened if this dude
had full tank of gas.
If he had a full tank of gas, they didn't have to stop at the gas station. And if he was probably the bravest person throughout all of this, he at the gas station, he was in the passenger seat because they made him switch.
Yeah.
He got out, bro. He like got out and ran across the street, called the police.
My goodness.
But like you see his panic in his face, like, bro, they had guns and everything like that. He was like,
did they have video footage of that?
They had video footage of them rolling up to the gas station. One brother going into the gas station to pay for the gas. Other brother in the car.
What?
The person that was in the back seat. So they ended up ditching one car, and then they were both
jumping together. Okay.
They jumped in together. So it was like the brother started driving, and it was one brother in the back seat. The dude they kidnapped was in the passenger seat. So they ended up going to the gas station. The brother driving stayed in the front seat. The brother in the back seat got out to go into the gas station to get the gas. While he went into the gas station, a couple of seconds after the brother went into the gas station, you just see the door fling open, him hauling ass across the street to another gas station, and then he's screaming, "Call the police, call the police." Like the dudes who did the bombing, they were talking about it. It just kidnapped me and tried to take my car. And then you see the brother who was driving jump out, go into the gas station that the other brother was in. They both get in the car, they drive off.
My goodness, dude.
Crazy. Another thing that was crazy about this whole thing, I'm like, bro, this is crazy. He had a Mercedes Benz, right?
He had a tracker in his vehicle.
But he memorized the tracking number.
What?
He was so obsessed. He felt like it was a status sign, like of his hard work. So he was like obsessed with his vehicle, right?
And so he knew somebody stole it. He knew the tracking number.
He knew everything about his car, right? He knew the tracking number. So when the police was like, okay, he was like, he told the police that he had a tracking number. He gave him the tracking number right there. He rattled it off like it's a phone number. And he was like, we typed it in. It was the fastest track we ever found in our life.
My goodness. It was like right place, right time, bro. No bullshit.
Perfect. Bro, they go to the neighborhood of where the car is at. It's a full shootout.
My goodness.
I didn't know. I was like, I'm watching this. I was like, this can't
I don't remember talking about that.
Bro, they were shooting in neighborhoods. Like it was like 100 and something rounds that police shot into their direction, and they barely hit. Like they hit one brother, but like the brother died because he got ran over by his other brother. Started to drive away. I was like, how do you empty that many rounds and you don't hit him?
That's crazy.
But like they were throwing bombs,
that, bro.
Bro, you have to watch the documentary.
Okay.
It is insane. But like the brothers were throwing bombs in the middle of the street at the police, and they was like, one didn't go off. Yeah, they had pipe bombs, bro. They were throwing bombs. They didn't have that much ammo. They was throwing bombs at police, bro. And then
insane.
One cop, so the police that chased him initially, they thought it was just like a carjacking. So they didn't know who they was shooting at.
Yeah.
Right? They didn't know what was going on until after the fact. So then like when like more cops came and it became like a big thing, the police chief of this, it was a very small town that they did a shootout in, right?
Okay, I got it. They caught him at. I got you.
Yeah. this that town, he went around like some neighbors, like the neighborhood, like went to like the backyards and stuff. Came on the side of them, right? He said, "I missed every shot." he was like, we was like 6 feet from each other. I missed every shot.
He was nervous.
It was insane. And then I know this is a long review, bro. This is one of the craziest documentaries I ever watched.
Really?
So pretty much one brother got away because they had him kind of pinned down, right? So one brother got in a car and like it was probably like maybe not even exaggerating 50 police cars on the other end of the street, and it was a one-way. He drove through them. Nobody shot him.
What? Nobody threw the little tire brake, that little strip out or anything?
Nothing, bro. I'm like, so then he ended up blocked. He ended up getting out the car. He ended up escaping for like they said like 18 hours. He was escaped. So they combed through the whole neighborhood. They didn't find him until they gave up. They were like, bro, everybody's exhausted. We kind of just got to give this up. So they stopped it, right? They called off the manhunt because they locked down the whole city of Boston, which I did. They locked down the whole city of Boston.
Like, you couldn't go in and out.
They locked like.
Isn't there a bridge? Yeah, a bridge in Boston. I could be wrong. I think it's a bridge.
I don't know. Anyway, but I'm talking about they locked down the whole city. Like you can't go to the grocery store. Like nothing. Lock your doors. Don't open the doors unless it's like a highly verified police officer coming to your door. So they locked down the whole city. Right. Come to find out from where the dude who you tried to drive off, like I say, he hopped off the car, right? From where that car is parked, he was a block away, hidden in somebody's boat.
Oh, I thought I was saying trash can.
But you see them videos opening trash cans, like looking through it. But it was this dude had a boat in his backyard with like cover on it, right?
Yeah.
Bro, they was combing the neighborhood for like 18 hours, and they didn't see that. They didn't think to look in that once. So the dude who house it was like, "Hey, I think somebody's in my boat. I see blood on like the cover of my boat." Snap. So he called them. I'm talking about like, bro, 5 minutes after they like called off the manhunt, like, well, hey, we going home. 5 minutes, about 5 to 10 minutes after they got the call, and so everybody just went straight back. Another thing.
They shot the boat up?
They unload that. I think the dude said like 120 rounds. They shot into the boat because it was cops from like surrounding cities of Boston.
Damn, they was a
came
gang.
in and catch him. So he was like, it was no control over because like you have like just different units from everywhere with like no clear captain of who's controlling this. So he said people would just fire into the boat. Why was he probably like only shot once? He wasn't dead. I was like, how do you shoot that many rounds? It wasn't a big boat. It wasn't a yacht. It was in the dude's backyard. They shot 100 and some rounds into.
His boat was cooked.
The boat was cooked for sure. I know that. I know the insurance was on that. It was probably crazy. He probably got a yacht now. But yeah,
and he got a fighter fee probably too.
Right. Yeah, so they ended up catching him. They kind of get him out of the boat, and he's on death row now.
Yeah, I think he's been on death row, right?
He's been on death row, yeah. But man,
that's crazy, man.
I didn't know that much information about the whole bombing. I knew it happened, but I didn't know any of those little details.
What's this called?
This is called the Manhunt. Yeah, Manhunt. What's it called? The Boston Marathon bombing.
Boston Marathon. Okay, I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna watch that. So, yeah, we'll have to have a side conversation about this. Okay, what else you got? Because that one was woo.
That's a good one. All right, I got one. So I know you. Have you watched this? Which
one?
So it's a new TV show on Disney Plus called Ironheart.
Ironheart. Okay.
Yeah, so 3 episodes. They released 3 episodes, and then every week after that will be just 1 episode. I wish they'd released the whole season, but it is what it is. So yeah, Ironheart. Yeah, pretty much. Ironheart on Disney Plus. Oh,
so so give me a breakdown of what Ironheart is, because I mean I think a lot of our viewers, I don't think a lot of them are Marvel fans, right? Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of them probably like Disney, but give them a breakdown. Talk to me about that.
All right, so I don't have too much knowledge. I'm not like a super huge like.
She was basically a MIT student.
She is a MIT student. excuse me, she's an MIT student, very extremely smart. She
Yeah.
graduated high school at like she was like 10 or 12 years old when she graduated high school. So she's been in MIT. They created a program just for her at MIT. So she's extremely smart. She is obsessed with Iron Man. It comes on his TV show. In this TV show, I don't know how it is in the comics, but on the TV show, it was her stepfather that was obsessed with Iron Man, and then her that made Riri obsessed with Iron Man as well. So she built her own iron suit. So she has her own iron suit, and one thing about Riri, she's super proud of it because nobody else can build a suit just like Iron Man. Like she is the closest to what
she's closest to
Iron
it,
Man, to the closest to what the Iron Man suit is.
Without the technology that he has,
she doesn't have an arc reactor. She did all this without, and she doesn't have an arc reactor.
And she was also in
she's in Wakanda Forever.
Wakanda Forever as well. Same character, same actor, and everything. So
the reason Ryan. Yeah, so Ryan Coogler is one of the EPs, executive producers on the Ironheart show, because he created that character in Wakanda Forever. So that's kind of how he is attached to it, because he grew that character.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the first 3 episodes of this show is out.
Talk to me, man. Hey, man, watch your mouth, okay? Watch your mouth, okay?
As much as
you got Coogie on, watch your mouth, okay?
So when they first announced the show and like the trailer, it was getting just because it's a black leading superhero. It's a predominantly black show, right?
Yeah.
So it was getting shitted on just because of that. So I wanted this show to be great. I wanted this show
too, bro. Off top.
I wanted this to be peak Marvel TV, right? Marvel TV television shows haven't been the greatest, but I wanted this to be on Loki level. I wanted this to be on WandaVision level, right?
WandaVision level, yeah.
Unfortunately, it's not. So far, it's like I said, 3 episodes
out. Falcon and Winter Soldier,
yeah. It's not even to that, man. This is it's not that good.
So then let me ask you this, okay? I'm hopeful, right? I'm hoping that.
I'm trying to speak lightly of it as well.
I haven't watched it yet, right? A lot of the promotions have been pretty solid, man. Like I saw the promotion of Robert Downey Jr. giving her a call, waking her up, and telling what today is, right? So I'm excited for it, man. Like I said, I'm hoping I go into it with a different mindset, because we've seen shows, okay, that start off with the first 3 episodes is like, oh, right, and then they get feedback, and I've always felt that they've got stuff like sitting on the side, like we're either gonna drop this one or we're gonna drop that one, and I feel like maybe it's gonna episode 4, 5, and 6 will be even better. So I'm not gonna count it out just yet, but again, I haven't watched this. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna put it on this weekend and watch it. So I'll be able to give y'all a better feel of how I feel. But I think now that they know, because critics are even saying it ain't that good. I read some stuff like, damn, that sucks. So we'll see what they do. Like I said, I'm gonna watch this weekend, and I have to fall back up with y'all on that one. So let's not give it a rating just yet. Okay.
Got you.
All right. Because like I said, I was trying, so I wanted so bad, like you said, for it to be good because of it being us. You know what I'm saying? So let's just see how it go.
Yeah, like I don't see. I hope what you said makes sense. Like they have a week, they drop 3 episodes, they can see all the feedback online from like actual reputable sources, and then they can kind of go back and edit some stuff really quick and kind of like make the storyline work. But the villain so far,
not good.
Like it's not good. And Marvel doesn't have a really good track record with villains, but this is just
that's true.
It's just another tier of bad. It's a forgivable villain, and then they have like this.
Don't spoil it for me.
I'm not not spoiling it for you. Right. It's this. So how Jarvis is Iron Man's AI inside his suit, right? They made Riri AI inside of her suit her dead best friend.
Okay,
so
that's kind of weird.
It's kind of weird. I kind of get it though, because like even like they explain like she's the only one that could calm Riri down. Riri's kind of like closed herself off after her best friend passed, because it wasn't that long ago that her best friend passed. It was like a tragic accident. No, it was her best friend died in a drive-by, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So it was it's been a whole, but now you're going through like the dead best friend trope. You
Hey,
like you
man,
kind of, huh?
I got a question.
What's up?
Okay, if you had an Iron Man suit
Yeah.
and you had a voice, okay, who's gonna be your voice if it's your best friend?
If I had a, if I
It's
had an
gonna be
Iron
different best
Man,
friends, different days.
no, that's too much for me. I need one.
Okay, I'm
I
saying
need
if I
one voice.
died, am I gonna be in the voice? Am I gonna be the voice in the suit?
No.
I'm like, what up, Juice Box? It's time
Yeah,
to get your ass up. Let's go, baby. I know I ain't here, but it's time for another episode of Fresh Popcorn.
Now, if I had an Iron Man suit and I needed an AI, bro,
Yeah.
I would have to do. I had to do Morgan Freeman, no?
Morgan. Okay, well, Juice, go on up, man. How you, bro?
Go and shoot that motherfucker.
Go and get him, Juice. Mine would be Sam Jackson. Tie these goddamn snakes on this goddamn pipe.
You want Nick Fury yelling at you? That's what you want? You want Nick Fury? Low key, I'll probably do it like my iPhone had like the Australian girl talking to me. I can't even do the voice. Is that an Australian girl talking to me?
All right, man. Hey, so
Ironheart. I will keep watching, but
don't give me no rating just yet. Let me watch it, and we're gonna come back to it. So y'all hold tight on the Ironheart. I'm gonna watch it. We're gonna have a fresh conversation on it. What else you got on it? Well, let me give you one. Okay. So we both been watching Stick. We watched Stick, right? And we talked about it before. Little Owen Wilson saying. So production wise, we talked about it. I think it's good. I don't think it's bad. It's getting some crap on the internet, but I actually enjoy watching it. There are characters in there that could be better. Santos, right? Santi is his name. Could be better. All right. Zero. She is from what's that movie? The show called Your Honor. She's from Your Honor, right? I didn't like her character at first. Not gonna lie to you, but I think she's growing on me. Absolutely, right? Santi's mom, and oh boy, what's old boy's name? Mick. Yeah. I like their how they evolve. I think they're gonna end up together. My opinion. I think they're gonna be end up working.
You didn't watch the latest episode?
I didn't watch the latest one, so I'm behind. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to watch that. But the golf, I think as time goes on, we're gonna see a lot more golf pros in this. We're gonna see a lot of features, a lot of cameos as time goes on. It's very authentic as far as the golf scene, right?
We're the warrior today.
The authenticity, right? Like a little Pee Wee Herman. But the Stick is pretty good, man. Like I said, I'm giving it more of a chance than what the critics are giving it. I think Santi or Santos, whatever, he'll come back around. I think he'll get better.
I hope so, because that's like the glaring hole in this show right now is Santi. Like it's just written bad. Like he's like yes, he is a kid, but he has like extremely childish behaviors.
Yes,
that just keeps repeating himself. Right?
Yes,
it's not evolving.
It's not like he's starting to see like that'd be like you being great at something, and then let's say you play basketball, right? And you good at basketball, and you stop playing because your dad passed away or something happened, right? And then like a retired LeBron James came and saw you had talent and wanted to teach you something. It's like you got a top tier athlete in his time trying to teach you something, and you come on, man.
You don't listen because you think you know better.
That doesn't happen only in movies, dog.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're a kid.
But after a while, like you would like the stuff that he like. So the stuff that Price is telling Santi.
Yeah.
Like he has to like, okay, you actually like you write so many times in a row, like you can't just continue to not listen, right? Like that has to start to evolve, and this show has not done a good job at evolving Santi's character, which is the detriment of the show.
I can dig it. So hey man, y'all take a listen to or take a watch to Stick, and let us know it is on Apple. Like I said, it's a decent show. It ain't fresh popcorn just yet. I think it has the potential to be, so we'll have to see. All right, what else you got on your list, sir? What else is in your bag?
All right, so season 4 of The Bear just released a couple of days ago. I have already finished the entire
You're killing
season.
me right now. You got me on hold.
Yeah,
Goodness gracious.
Come on, man. But yeah, so I already finished the entire season of Bear. Season 3 was a dud for me. So season 4, I was hoping them to kind of get back to their roots and kind of revive it.
Yeah.
It has its ups and downs this season. I like when they do like the isolated episodes. I think it was like episode those. Yeah, I think episode 4, Ayo, Sydney's character.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember? It reminded me. So this episode was primarily her just getting her hair done, right? But then it was like, do you remember in Atlanta when he was getting his hair cut and his barber had him do like 8 different things, right?
Like 9 different places, exactly. Bro. And he had half a haircut. He's cutting old boy, her old girl, her son hair.
Exactly. Yeah. That's pretty much what happened this episode.
Oh my goodness.
And then so after the episode, I looked and Ayo directed the episode herself. I was like, this is the blackest episode of The Bear I've ever seen in my life. As soon as you see this episode, if anybody who's watching this has watched The Bear or watched the episode, comment below. I would love to know what y'all think, but it was the blackest episode of The Bear. She was getting her hair braided. She had her hair up in like a little clip because they ran out of hair, but the hairdresser had to go to the store. The hairdresser ended up coming back home with like bags from Adidas, Gucci.
Oh my goodness!
Like, you went shopping? She was like, yeah, I went shopping for your hair. She said, what the fuck you get out of Adidas? She's like, don't worry about all that. Don't worry about all that. But it was that episode was fantastic. I was one of my favorites of the season.
Okay.
And then you know how The Bear they do like one big episode with like they bring in like all these stars and it's starting like a big thing. So like I think one of the big ones was like they did it for like Christmas, they did it for Thanksgiving, they did like
holiday stuff.
Yeah, so this one of the characters cousin's ex-wife is getting married, so this is like the big episode where like all the families come in, and it was the longest episode of the season, like an hour and a half long. It's fantastic, bro.
Really?
It's so many different cameos of like you got the returning cameos of all like the family members. So
like from season 1 and season 2.
Yep.
Okay.
Comes back all those family members, but you also have a new one. So like Brie Larson comes in out of nowhere. That was one of the big ones. She had and they gave everybody their own separate like kind of scene and everything. So
they get they get like a moment with them all.
Yeah, everybody has a moment. Everybody has their own. It was like this cool little cute moment to where everybody was under a table, and like pretty much like 20 minutes of the episode, everybody was under this. I was like, the one they kept coming, I was like, how big is this table? And they kept zooming back, and you see how long this table is. I was like, all right, but it was a really cute moment, and I was okay, this is The Bear, right? This is like the stuff that kind of gets people locked in. But I don't. Sorry, one last thing.
Yeah,
I hated the way the season ended, and I don't want to spoil it for you because it's a huge spoiler.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is like they had a vision board and they always planned for this to happen, but I am not a fan. Like, it was abrupt.
Yeah, did it end like it was over? Or did it end like season 5?
No, it's gonna be a season 5, but it's like if it's ending how the last episode, so episode 10, if season 5 is indicative of what that last episode of, I think they're gonna lose some viewers.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out, man. I'm gonna watch. My goal is to watch Ironheart this weekend, and then I might throw. I'm gonna probably watch the last few episodes of season 4 just so I can kind of refresh myself, and then I'll jump into season 5. So yeah, I'll check that out, man. Like I said, I've heard mixed reviews. Right, I did hear about the table scene. Somebody said it's it's like a controlled chaos a little bit when it comes to The Bear, and those scenes that are like that are the best scenes because you get to see the different levels of acting. Because
it's so good.
I like TV, but I like to see an actor act that next level stuff, right? So I'm gonna have to see, man. So I'll check that out, man. I got you. We've been watching, or my lady's been watching You, and so I kind of get glimpses here and there, right? That show is whoa! It is
what season
over
are
the
you
place,
on,
bro? Right now we on season 5, right? I think it's season 5.
Last season?
I think it's last season. Yeah. at the part where he's in court, whatever, and he got shot in the. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you finished it?
Yeah. So she's on the last episode right now. She's only watching the last episode, so I gotta go back and watch that. And that, like, it's almost kind of like throws me off because like I didn't realize until like the like old boy he was talking to was actually him talking to himself. So it's almost like watching a Fight Club. I was like, wait a minute, and I started thinking back. I'm like, so this dude handcuffed himself. And oh boy, like who does that?
Well, right? The last two seasons, you started off in like the first 2-3 seasons, absolute bangers. The last two throwaways, bro.
It was
like
all over the place, man.
I hated the last 2 seasons, but yeah, I think we spoke on that like not a while ago.
I think it was like two episodes ago.
I didn't really kind of go into it just because like I finished it and I was just like, I don't really shit on this movie, but not this movie, this TV show. But yeah, you just finish it to say like it's hard for me like to watch a show and not finish, even if it's bad, because like I need to kind of start what I finished. But
I step away from something. Where I will step away from that show.
I said that backwards. I said I'll start what I finished. What I started.
Finish what you started.
Yeah.
It's like this grinding your teeth. Yeah, I got you. I'm like I said, I got to watch the last episode, so I'm gonna watch it and I'll touch base with you. Yeah. Okay, so check it out, man. I got some questions for you, bro. I apologize, y'all. I'm parched, man. I've been thirsty. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is, but hey. So a lot of people actually like our Would You Rather segment, man. So
been a big hit.
I thought about it, bringing it back, man. You know what I'm saying? We keep it going. So. I got a couple of them for you.
What's up?
Here we go. You ready? Would you rather be stuck in a world of Jurassic Park or A Quiet Place?
Would I rather be stuck in a Jurassic Park or A Quiet Place? I feel like if I was stuck in A Quiet Place with you, I'm dead instantly, bro. I feel like we just look at each other. Like if I just give you a look,
off top,
we just bust out laughing.
We are dead.
I'd be like, bro, can you? I couldn't be quiet around you, so it would have to be Jurassic Park.
Hey, bro, the Jurassic Park when them raptors around, you gotta shut your ass up.
Yeah, true.
When they start making that noise, it's over.
But Jurassic Park, bro, you just gotta be faster than the person you're running with.
You gonna be running with me?
I'm straight.
I'm gonna handcuff us, bro. We're gonna get handcuffed together.
No.
So I mean, I'm running, you're running. We running together.
Nah.
Okay. So
it would have to be Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park. So
what about for you? What would you pick?
I was thinking about it. So like you said, as far as like the Jurassic Park and the quiet and being quiet.
Yeah. So if you had to, would you rather be stuck in Jurassic Park or A Quiet Place?
See, with Quiet Place is tough because it's always quiet, always. But they did find a way to kill him.
Well, like
was that loud pitch noise, noise. Because remember that little girl that was deaf?
Hearing aids.
Yeah, the hearing aids. So that would kill him. So I would say Jurassic Park, and the only reason I say Jurassic Park is this: in Quiet Place, I'm alone. Jurassic Place,
maybe,
bro. They were always alone. Remember that scene when the little boy got snatched up when he had that fire truck?
That was the craziest start of a movie I've ever seen. Because that literally, like, some scares don't get me because I'm expecting it, or even like when they try not to like have you get a jump scare, bro. Jump scares don't get me. This was one of the only jump scares that caught me, bro. Because when he hit that little, what was it, an airplane or something he had?
Fire truck or whatever it was.
He hit that sound, and you just seen the dad running, and that the animal said, "Roosh!" It was
gone. Shit.
I was not expecting it.
So I would go with Jurassic Park as well because again, hopefully I won't be by myself. And I think it'd be pretty neat to kind of see those dinosaurs move around. You know what I'm saying? The ones that aren't as vicious. So I'm gonna go Jurassic Park. All right. So let's get out. Okay, here we go. Would you rather live through Get Out or Nope? Remember when Nope they abducted them people at that rodeo?
Nope was crazy, bro.
It was all over the place, bro. It was all over the place. The monkey.
The monkey
TV set.
Yeah, bro. Would I rather live through Nope or Get Out? Oh,
bro.
I would do Get Out. I would do Get Out solely because I know you would come to my rescue and take a picture.
Remember when she said this? She said,
he just started
falling.
Yeah, I
got you on Nope. I got you, bro.
Get Out, bro.
I'm coming.
I know you would come save me.
Absolutely.
You'll light that whole house up.
Yeah, bro, you already know I'm coming with him. I'm coming. Hey, that movie, when I first saw it, man, and like then I started seeing everything at the end. What I think the one part of that movie that really kind of like had me messed up when was old girl was sitting in the bedroom and she was eating her cereal and she'd have the colored cereal mixed with the white milk. I said, bro, you got to be super racist for that one. That's extra.
Bro, when the acting was A1 because when she was looking for them keys, he said, Rose, where them keys at? Where them keys at? When she was digging through that purse, I said, that purse ain't that damn big. That purse ain't that damn big. Where them keys at, Rose? Bro, he was like, they like he like whole demeanor change. Like, Get Out was an experience, bro. Because I remember seeing that fully packed theater, bro. I'm talking about when they in and them sirens, when the lights came on, and it was his dog. I'm talking about everybody started clapping because like when them sirens came after he killed everybody, he was like, no man. But then when it was his dog, I was like, let's go. Let's go.
That was actually a really good movie. They say Jordan he got Nope, Get Out. What was that one with the red suits? Us was that one was wicked too. So and now you got with him coming soon.
Yeah.
It was coming soon. So we'll have to see, man. So okay. So you said you rather be in Nope over Get Out?
Being Get Out over Nope.
Get over Nope. Okay. Yeah, I come get you on Get Out. I ain't come to get you on Nope. So Kiki Palmer wasn't joking. She's like, yeah, that's moving. I know that wasn't over there yesterday.
They said nope and got up out of there.
All right, I got a last one for you. Here we go. All right. Would you rather be forced to yell, I am Groot, like I am Groot, right? In every sentence for a year, or speak only like Bane from Batman every time you talk in public?
Easy.
You're
I can't even do it right. I'm Bane. I can't even do it right.
You know what's so crazy, man? It's like when you think about like speeches from like villains. That's probably one of my most favorite speech, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, like, cause he literally was standing there and he just was. I was born. Darkness is your ally. I was born in it. Darkness.
Buy it.
Bang, man, bro. Hey, they
betray you.
They got a show coming out, bro. They got a show. I think it's a show or a movie. I don't know which one it's gonna be, but
if they making a Bane show, I'm all in, bro. Bane is.
They better not mess that up though. Cause wasn't he an orphan? Right? Yeah. They may not mess that up, so we'll see. But usually the orphans, boy, they be having it. Them orphans be murdering. So we're gonna see what that's like, bro. All right, man. So Bane it is. I got some trailers, right? Let's get to it. We're gonna go ahead and close this out, y'all. Let's see here. First trailer. Might be good, might not be good. Let's run with it. Hey, man. There we go. Yeah.
You wasn't rocking with that?
Bro, that you know, it's funny. I saw that Magic Johnson. Yeah, bro, that might be Channing Tatum's last movie. That might be it for him. I don't know,
that's
bro.
Crazy. It didn't look. I don't think I'll go to the movies to see that, but it didn't look terrible.
It looked all over the place, bro. It looks very all over the place. I can't do all over the place movies right now. Not in my life, okay? All right, next movie. I saw this trailer actually during the F1 movies. It ain't bad, bro. I might have to actually watch that. I don't know if I'm watching it in the theater, but I got to see the first one first.
Yeah, I never saw the first one either.
Yeah, I got to find the first one first. And I just realized that this next one is basically the same fucking thing, bro. Just different actor. I literally sit like I'm looking because I'm looking at actors. Like I'm like, okay, who? This is the same thing. So here we go. The last but not least. You know what, man? That was like basically the same movie. Nah, man, I'm gonna give Kevin James a chance, man.
Yeah, no, Nobody 2 looked like somewhat more entertaining than that.
Yeah, I do. I gotta see what 1 it was about. If 1 was any good, I'm gonna try 2. But yeah, dude, there's not a lot. Not gonna lie, there's not a lot that I've seen that we haven't seen coming out. When I was doing some research, all I seen was, of course, stuff on documentaries on Netflix. That's it.
Netflix is dropping bangers on. You got to get your documentary
documentaries, bro. I can only watch so much of them, bro. Like
I love a good doc.
Like my lady loves that Who Saw Murder stuff. I'm like, golly. But she kills it for me. She was like, oh yeah, the wife did it, and she go to sleep. And I'm like this the whole night, watching all 18 episodes, and it'd be the wife, right? We had watched one time. I can't remember what it was, but it was this bodybuilder and his wife, and he used to kick her ass. And this is like back in like the Arnold Schwarzenegger days, right? When he's lifting. And he kicked her ass, bro. And she ended up killing him. And it was crazy because I didn't know she killed him. But my grandmother was like, it was like the first episode. She's like, oh yeah, the wife killed him. I'm like, you seen it? She's like, nah. She passed out. I was like 3 a.m. like this
watching
stuff.
TV on the street, fucking with me. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't you spoil Nathan for me.
But she ain't seen it before. Sit on the street.
Don't you spoil? Don't spoil me.
Hey y'all, but check it out. This is another episode, another classic of Fresh Popcorn, man. Episode 18. We're glad y'all came and rock with us, man. I know this is a little bit longer than usual. We had to kind of get some things out. It was for us, again, this is our therapy, man. We enjoy life. Is crazy for us sometimes. And we get a chance to come here and talk that shit, man. Because, again, me and Juice do this on the regular. But to be able to come here and just talk this shit and talk to y'all, hey, man, we love it. We have not gotten a third option still for our rating system. All right. I'm a little frustrated with y'all. Give me something. Please help me. Please. Right. I'm going to cry on the microphone. But man, we glad y'all came and rock with us as always. We're still working on some merch stuff, man. It's just hard. If any of y'all got a connection to garments, shirts, hats, and things like that, let us know. Please hit us up.
Yeah, please.
You can find us, you can email us at freshpopcornpodcast at gmail.com. If you know us personally, give us a call, shoot us a text, comment on or shoot us a message on Instagram, whatever it will be, man. We'd love to hear from y'all because we want to, if y'all got people, we want to use them. So please, definitely do. What you got for them, Juice?
Yo, you be saying, you speaking for me, bro. I don't got nothing to say after that. Say so eloquently.
Hey, man, I just want to get it out there, man. Hey, y'all, let me also say this, too. We are striving to get to a point into a number, right? We ask that y'all share, like, comment, subscribe, and share, right? Just 1-2 people would definitely help us get to that point where we can do this more and more and more, because we would love to come on here and at some point do this full time as our daily driver, right? But we got to go and do other things to bring back the bread, to feed the family, to keep doing this for y'all. So
these popcorn bucks cheap.
Hey man, them things ain't cheap at all, bro. So the more y'all do, the better. We hope y'all would please support us. Just to give y'all an idea, what we at like right now, like
161.
61, right? Hey man, 10 to give us the 171. 20 give us the 181, right? Help us to at least reach 200. Please, right?
Milestone.
Hey, different milestones. And here's what I ask. Here's what we said. We're gonna start doing some giveaways, man.
Fresh popcorn giveaways.
Fresh popcorn giveaways. So help us get there. All right.
What should be the first giveaway? We'll get to 500.
Hey, bro, I'm a giveaway at 200. Get us to 200, man. 200,
200 subs on YouTube, and we have a giveaway.
And we'll give away a fresh popcorn candle. Okay, 200 subs. We're gonna put them up there. And when you share and we help you that, comment in there, man.
The raffle.
Comment in there. We'll share. I shared, and we'll get you an raffle. So we appreciate you. And those that you shared to that decide to follow us, tell them to comment as well. Hey, so and so shared. We'll put in a raffle as well. So y'all both will be in a raffle. So again, 200 is the goal. Let's get there. Other than that, man, you got anything else, my guy?
200 subs on YouTube. 200 subs on YouTube. We doing a raffle. Get us there as soon as we hit 200 subs. If you have shared the videos, if anybody you shared the video to has followed us and subbed as well, they get entered into the raffle. You get a fresh popcorn candle. That's it, bro.
And again, you can find us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and
TikTok. Follow us all. Everything is Fresh Popcorn Podcast on all socials.
All socials, man. And other than that, man, y'all enjoy. God bless. Peace. We out.
And peace.